Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys. All the likes, comments, and subscribes are awesome. I think they help my videos fly, so thank you so much. Like I said, this is for Cancer. This is for September 5th through the 11th. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your future energy and see what's going on for you, Cancer. All right, so we are ready to go. Boom. Okay, let's do this. All right, so Cancer, in the past, for your Oracle card, what are you going to get? Flexible. Current situation is peace, which is beautiful, and in the future you have mending. Very cool. In the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Your current situation is 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Tower, ouch, 4 of Swords. Lots going on for you, Cancer, and in the future you have the 9 of Cups. Overall energy for this reading is the Strength card. So Strength is a card of using strength. So I feel like you're strong at this time. You have more strength than you think that you do. And if you notice, this lady is just touching a lion, right? And who would touch a lion? Somebody that understands the way the lion works. This might have to do with like harnessing your inner strength, but we'll see. In the past, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a card for a Virgo, so you definitely could have been dealing with a Virgo. Or you had a plan to get to where you wanted to go. Knight of Pentacles says, hey, I've got this dream, I've got this vision, and this is how I'm going to do it, step by step by step. So, but you also had flexible in the past. So if you had a plan, I think that it was probably difficult to achieve your plan, because flexible talks about being as flexible as a palm tree in a hurricane, which is pretty darn flexible. If you've ever seen a palm tree in a hurricane, they can bend quite a bit. So I want to see what was going on in the past with this Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, Star, and the Fool. I feel like if you were dealing with a Virgo, you were carrying all the burdens, and you were trying to heal yourself. You were trying to have a new beginning in this relationship. Or if you had an idea in the past, sometime before the 5th, your idea had a lot of weight to it. It made you feel overly tired, that you were carrying everything. And it made you find your healing and, be ready to take a step in any direction. So we get to the week of the 5th through the 11th, and you start off worried here. You're really worried about something in the beginning of the week. One piece of advice with this card is that if she would just take her hands off of her face, she could look up and see that these are just swords. These are just thoughts. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to, do anything to you. It's just you're worried about thoughts. But we'll see. What are you worried about? 9 of Swords. Tell me about the 9 of Swords for Cancer in the 5th through the 11th. What is this 9 of Swords? What are you worried about? You're worried about conflict. You're worried about the time that you put into something. And you're worried about love. You've put a lot of time and energy into something, and you don't like conflict. And there's a little bit of dissatisfaction in your current circumstance. You also have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about working. It's pretty much the only card for work, but it's also working on a team to achieve something. So tell me about the 3 of Pentacles, please, for Cancer in the current situation. We got to pop out. Knight of Swords. Okay, so you want what you want when you want it. Strength again, justice. You could be working with somebody that has an idea of the way that they want to go forward. And they don't really care so much about your heart, your feelings, your compassion. They don't care about that. They just care about what they want. And when this comes up, when this Knight of Swords sort of rushes in, he's met with strength and he's met with balance of justice. So I feel like you could be working on a team this week, and one of the people on the team has a goal, a vision, and they don't care about what anybody else thinks. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Libra here as well. So you're worried about conflict. You're dissatisfied about that conflict. You're worried a little bit about love, dissatisfied in love. But when this Three of Pentacles comes out, like I said, it was talking about working on something, right? Working on a project, working on a team. Somebody in the team wants what they want when they want it. And strength is needed and balance is needed. Now, the one thing, Cancer, that shows up right in the middle is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is about you feeling like you're left out in the cold. You feeling like you're alone, right? So I don't normally clarify the one in the middle, but I'm going to do it for you. So why do you feel all left out in the cold here? What is this feeling about? Death is on the bottom. Maybe something's over. Two of Pentacles, the Moon, and High Priestess. So it's kind of like you're juggling two things, fear and faith. And you're really looking at the fear side of it. So, normally Five of Cups is my card of glass half full, glass half empty, right? Focusing on the half empty part will lead you to more feelings of being out in the cold. But if you trust your intuition and let it guide you and not be afraid, I think that there's just a lot of fear for you. And you kind of don't know which one to trust. Do I trust fear or do I trust faith? So right after you feel out in the cold, there's kind of a big blow up moment. There is the Tower here. I know that freaks a lot of people out, but in a weekly reading, the Tower could be something very small. It could also be something very big. So that's why we clarify. Let's clarify the Tower for Cancer in the current circumstance. Tell me about the Tower. Could get your heart broken this week. You could have it's clarified by the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, there's going to be a moment where something's going to blow up this week, and it has to do with you have a new idea of the way that you want to go forward, and I think you're going to ask a lot of questions to figure it out. But the Three Swords through the heart could be third party. That's not for everybody, but it could be third party, the Three Swords through the heart thing. But also, something's just going to happen to make you feel like you want to go in a new direction. You have the Four of Swords as your final card from the 5th through the 11th. Four of Swords is about taking rest. Taking rest because you don't want love from maybe a fire sign. Queen of Wands is somebody that is very sexy, very passionate, but she knows her worth. It seems like that you don't want to take love from a fire sign because you feel trapped by this situation. In the end of this week, it's all about resting. So, I'm just going to be real with you. Your week does look tumultuous. I'm not going to lie. It does look a little bit up and down. My one piece of advice for this week, the 5th through the 11th, is focus on glass half full. If you continually focus on things that aren't going well, more things that don't go well will come for you. So it's basic law of attraction. Whatever we feel, we get more of. So if you feel happy, if you feel joy, if you feel ecstatic, if you feel excited, right? You're going in the right direction. You're going to have good manifestations coming up. But if you feel bad for a significant amount of time, you will have bad manifestations come into your experience. So I'm going to continue to tell you to focus on the glass half full. When every moment of every day, focus on the things that are going well for you, and more things will go well for you. Now, like I said, this week does look a little bit up and down. I see you're worried about conflict. I see you're a little dissatisfied in the love department. Like I said, I feel like you've been juggling fear and faith for a little while, and there is a blow-up moment coming that's going to kind of hurt your heart. But you're going to get the rest that you need, and just know that everything you're going through right now is to achieve peace. And you might even feel the peace already because you're dealing with this. You're moving on. So you also have the Nine of Cups in the future. So sometime after the 11th, you're going to be very satisfied with yourself. This is about wishes coming true. This is about your wishes coming true, but singularly. So feeling secure, feeling abundant, knowing your worth. That's what this card is about, and it's in the future. So let's clarify Nine of Cups. Since this has been such a up and down reading here, let's clarify Nine of Cups because maybe there's some amazing things coming for you. Let's see. So like I said, Nine of Cups is sometimes about wish fulfillment. Sometimes it's about what you want. Yeah, I feel like you're going to know your worth after this. It's like you go through this situation. This week is just figuring out your worth. Figuring out how you want to work on mending something. How you want to go forward into a partnership with somebody. It's about working on fixing a partnership. And in order for you to fix this partnership, you have to know your worth. So, glass half full and know your worth. And you're going to mend this situation and things are going to be fixed quite quickly. The Eight of Wands is underneath, which is about fast communication. So I feel like in the future, once you get beyond this week, this is just a stepping point, a precipice to get to where you need to go. In mending this partnership, really working on it and coming up with new ideas on how you want to fix something in your life that might have been broken in the 5th through the 11th. So, good news coming for you, Cancer. Everybody gets a spirit animal card. You're no exception. And you get the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. I kind of like that. If you notice vultures in the real world, they barely move. They conserve all of their energy and only use it pretty much when they eat or kill things. So nothing is wasted. If you feel like you've put a lot of time into something, I'm hearing wasting my time. You didn't waste your time. All roads lead to Rome, which is probably one of my favorite sayings that I've heard in the spiritual community, is that no matter what road you take, say there's 18 different roads, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, which road to take? No matter which of those 18 roads you take, you will get to where you were intended to be all along. Which I just adore. I think that's the coolest thing in the world. So I want to thank you guys so much. If you want, drop a comment. I'm able to get back to all my comments on YouTube, which I take great pride in because sometimes I get quite a few of them. As far as signs, let's go through that. I have this fire sign lady. I have Aquarius. I have Pisces. I have Leo. I have Libra. I have Leo again. And I have Virgo and Aquarius again. And that's what I have. So if those signs resonate for you, this is definitely a reading for you. And if you found my channel and you listen to this whole thing, the reading's probably for you. There's probably something in here for you. So if you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. Also below the video, there's a subscribe button. If you press that one, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading. And until next week, I just want to leave you with lots of peace, love, and light. Thank you.